Hi, this is your boy Terry. Welcome to my video. Thank you for being here, and for those who have been here, thank you for having been here. It's so valued. Today we're going to take a look at another Dimash video. So let's call this a Dimash reaction. Yes, I now have more freedom with reacting to songs from Dimash. I was a bit reserved over the course of the past few weeks because I was trying to resolve a copyright strike, my very first one ever. I wasn't experienced with these things one bit, and I discovered it after starting. So my very first reaction to Dimash was a parrot to I got a copyright strike, and after reading some material I decided to counter it, and I did. Based on the dynamics that they provided, I felt that I'll have a chance, and then I did a counter notification and had to wait for 10 to 14 business days or so, and it got resolved. The copyright strike removed, and the opera video back up as one of my videos. Right now I have more freedom when it comes to reacting to songs from Dimash. This means that over the course of time I'll be able to take on other of his songs, the more popular songs. But for now, for today, we're going to see Dimash sing Earth Song. I was going to react to songs like Olympico and songs like that, but I found this song and it just appealed to me because it's just interesting. That's to see how Dimash will render Earth Song. Earth Song is a very powerful song, really. Even if it's not the upbeat type of Michael Jackson song, it's a very powerful song, world moving, inspirational, and all that. I wanted to see Dimash's take on it, so upon seeing that, it appealed to me to check it out, and that's what we'll do today. But going forward, of course, I have more freedom now, so there's still a long road, many more reactions to come of Dimash. This is not a regular reaction video. I want that we all leave here as newer persons, at the very least inspired. So at the end of the video, I'm going to be filling this blank page with a proclamation that I'll reveal. So please stay tuned for the entirety of the video. And right about now, I will be pulling up the Dimash video so that we listen to it. Yes, and I think these videos are better. The lighting and visual is not very clear, but at least it's better on the audio aspect. Where I was sticking out to do my videos before, there's so much noise. I got some lights and I'm doing it indoors now. There's still some noise, but not as much as before. Before, the dogs will not rest just hearing me talk throughout the video. The dogs will be barking. There's an airport nearby and airplanes always attempting to land and all that. So I'm hoping that this is much better. Let me pull up the video now. Give me a moment, please. I'll tell you when the video has started. I will try to keep this short as much as possible. So really sweet. There's some vulnerability to how he sounds. I'm talking now referring to of his pronunciation. What about that gives it's already making it distinct and very Dimashy, and yes, some edge and uniqueness to it. What about
Since you see yours and mine, seems to never stop to notice all the words of affection before. Do you ever stop to notice the quiet words we make me
The message of this song is important, maybe as important as the song itself, the rendition of the song. So I value that he's, trying to enunciate, pronounce with well, keep the words apart and distinct, and yes. This is a fan cam version, so there's some additional noises, but we'll just make do with this and improve as we go on. So far, I'm loving it. Yes, this song is the type of song where you need to pay attention to the message, as much as you want to gain entertainment and all of that. The message is of essence. The song is hard. It looks like Dimash has done many performances. He's sweaty and all, so his voice, I'm sure, is a bit tired. It's a hard song to sing. I don't know what particular octave. I don't know if it's this thing. I don't know the meaning of octave really. I mean to say what particular texture of Dimash's voice will fit that. That high Michael Jackson key. I don't know if this one is perfect. Maybe a notch lower. And no, not the key. Not exactly the key. The texture of the voice. I think would have been sweeter, but maybe a bit strenuous and away from Dimash's style of singing. Because Dimash, he appears to want to keep his voice whole without any compromises. Some artists, when they cannot carry a particular key, they transition to maybe a falsetto, smoothing the falsetto out so that the compromise is not noticed to an extent, or altogether to make it a sweet performance. But Dimash, I think that his style is he wants to explore to the depths of his voice, so he doesn't do compromises. He keeps the entirety of his voice and goes, strains till he perfects that. I've never heard him growl, and like the way Michael Jackson sang this, there was some kind of I don't know whether it's rasp or I don't know what they call it in music. Texture that is like a mixture of a growl and a yes. Let's go. I wish this was another video, where the audio, I'm not hearing the audio very well. There's so much additional noises. So I will need to go and look for the original video that's not a fan cam version and listen to that. So let's proceed. I'll be able to explain some of these things better. What about it? Where did we go wrong? That is what I was referring to earlier. Okay, but I understand Dimash. You know, he has created an identity, and I think he's sticking to his guns, and he has adopted that style. That is the paradigms that guards his music, and I see him sticking to that. That tells me of greatness. A substance that is defined and unshakable. He's trying to maintain and keep his identity. Even in the midst of course, a musical icon in Michael Jackson, he's maintaining the Dimash. So kudos.
Sunrise, hearts are bold. Hey.
I'm retold of Michael Jackson. Yes, of course, it's evident. A lot of influence from Michael Jackson that Dimash possesses, and he's humble enough to showcase that. Yes, and he needed some of those stage presence, and because you have to, for some of these songs, especially songs with a weighty message, you need to be able to, I don't know if there's a word, like entrance your audience, keep your audience in a trance, so as to, especially in today's era, the world lacks attention span is becoming a rarity these days, so you need to do something that will keep people attentive and all that. So a beautiful performance. The song is inspirational, reminded me of Michael Jackson. Who knows, maybe some effects would have been good, some additional effects, but this, I don't think they had too many props there. I'm not talking of Dimash now, I'm talking of the stage arrangement. I'm not too much a fan of that, I prefer, but for this particular song, yes, some, I would have loved that. It would have been, wear his jacket, he didn't wear the jacket, and there's some wind blowing it behind, but altogether, a beautiful performance. We'll keep this video short. For the first time, let's keep this video short. I'm your boy Terry. Please leave suggestions in the comments. Tell me what you think. Thank you for being here. I'll go on to reveal my proclamation now. Please stay tuned. So thank you for staying tuned. I have my proclamation now. I'm not sure if it focused correctly, but it says morals is bigger things than good or bad. I'll read it one more time. Morals is bigger things than good or bad. I'll not explain this further. If you want more explanation on this, please leave a comment asking me or an email. My email is underneath in the description. If you want to read about me, there's a 70-minute read underneath in the description. Make sure to stay awesome, stay inspired. I'm your boy Terry.